One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Golden Eagles will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tigers offense will take the field first. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Williams looking for a man. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. He's got it, 1st down and more. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. The Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throwing right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Southern Mississippi, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Southern Miss's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game.
Oh, a lot of space. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because
all by himself down the middle. He's at the and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games, but still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Pocket breaking down. Got a man in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Gets it out quickly. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the heat. Snagged out of the air. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Pass interference, offense.
We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, LSU.
Well, that's going to make it a little tougher. It's 1st and 20. They'll go to the toss. Turning it on. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The toss to the outside. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try it over the left side. Looking for room at the 40. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Quick strike complete. At the 40, there he goes. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Williams will pass. Trying to get behind the defense. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
of 11.
Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Bulldozes his way through. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
17 on the play.
And with that last carry, into triple digits. Over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Great place to start for this offense. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. He can get it in his hands quick. He can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger gain.
We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's first down from the 11. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the left side. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He caught it into the end zone. Williams looking for a man. Sends it downfield. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
And the Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Got a man. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
It's complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. And he strides his way into the end end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
Number 12 with the catch and score.
I got it.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Williams will pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Using his feet to buy time. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Gives it on the option. There he goes. He breaks a tackle.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wide open downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Williams looking for a man. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they featured him today.
Got a hand on. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback moving. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, LSU! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Let's go. Williams will pass. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive, 1st and goal.
Music now! Music now! Ready!
From the gun, looking for a man. Backs looking for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep. To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Intercepted deep in his own end. He'll try to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before